Today, we are going to be going over potential crossovers. I also put storyline as when I was making the teaser for this video, because it's not just crossovers, it could be a crossover that leads to a storyline. I think the latest one that I've made 2 weeks ago was, or a week ago now, was the Xavier Child with Emily Wilkerson. The Emily Wilkerson pregnancy, having a kid storyline has been the most developed storyline that I've been working on recently. Before that, I think it was the Just in Case storyline with him trying to turn everyone into clones. And before that, it was kind of the Chase Wood coming out to his family. I feel like usually there's one major storyline at a time just because of how much I can manage. And then there's kind of some side plots going on. So yeah, welcome guys. I see you coming in the chat. Someone said Sigma. That's to be expected. Yeah, so today I'm going to be taking suggestions for which characters do you want to see crossover, how do you want to see them crossover, and like I said, what kind of storyline do you want to see? Do you want to see a crossover where it's a one-time thing, or do you want to see a crossover where they should go head-to-head on a some sort of adventure or some sort of rivalry that takes multiple episodes? Maybe there's characters where you want to see their family. Like I know some people suggested Brian Rott. You want to see Brian Rott's sister become a character. So that's another example of maybe a crossover that could lead to a storyline. Hey folks, I see some new people joining. Yes. Also, if you haven't liked the live, give it a like, and I will start taking your suggestions. Okay, let's see what we got here. First one, and I got my notepad. I'm going to be taking notes of all the good ones. I'm going to start here by writing crossover. Crossovers. So we know what's good. What do I see first? I see Emily Wilkerson versus Brian Rott. Have they been in a video together yet? I don't know why I feel like I've put them in a video together. Have I not? Emily Wilkerson and Brian Rott? Someone go to my page and let me know if they've already been together. I can't remember. If they haven't been in a video together, that's strange because I think they would be good together. So Emily Wilkerson / Brian Rott. I'm writing it down. That is the first suggestion. I'm taking it. What else do we have? Emily and Brian have met. They have. I'm forgetting my own lore. Hold on. They've met. Damn it. It was too good. It was too good not to have been used before. Oh, someone sent me a $2. Wolverine but carved said, why not Pill Cosby, amateur pharmacist? Pill Cosby. Okay, so that's a suggestion for a character. I'm accepting it with the donation so graciously. I'm looking for crossovers today, mainly. So, okay, what are y'all saying? Chad Thundercock and Leafy Greens. I'm going to write that down. Oh, Chad Thundercock and Leafy Greens is actually a really good suggestion. Hold on. Chad Thundercock / Leaf E. Greens. It's been written down. Thank you for that. What else do we got here in the chat? Okay, I see something called Corpo Rate. Rich Parentson's father, your typical billionaire that tries to make money out of literally anything. So it's interesting. I did say I'm open to storyline suggestions. That was kind of a character suggestion, but there's a storyline there. And meeting Rich Parentson's parents could be interesting. I feel like Rich Parenson as a character has just not been performing that well. So I'm a little hesitant to develop his storyline. But it's an idea. I've heard it. I didn't write it down, but I heard it out. Okay, what else are people saying here? I think I saw this one a couple times. Brian Rott calls Xavier Child on his parents. That's a good suggestion. I think that's the best suggestion I've read so far. Brian, you know what? That's not just a crossover. You even gave me something to work with. Beautiful. Brian Rott calls. Honestly, I was going to make a Xavier Child video for this coming week, I think, because I want to use the character more. And I have an idea of what character I want to put Xavier Child with. But that's a really good idea that you might see this video this weekend. Maybe. I already have an idea, but we'll see if I haven't filmed anything yet. So Brian Rott calls out Xavier Child, or calls Xavier Child for his parents because they limited his data or something. Yeah, that's got potential. Going deeper with Tom Morrow. Tom Morrow. Interesting. Anne Dopter, Emily's child's savior. Papa Cam, please have Sue kill Carmen. Oh my God. Okay. That is a deep iceberg. That is a low part of the iceberg that you just touched right there. I don't even think people will get the reference, but that's great. Something with Sue. I don't know if I'm gonna bring back Carmen. Won't say her last name. I think Carmen is very retired. Let's get some members only content, and then you used every emoji possible. Yes, I know. I should get some. I make so much content. I don't know if you guys see how many times I post per day. It's hard for me to make more content. But I am prioritizing your messages in this chat. That's what I can give you at the moment. And lots of emojis as well. Leaf E. Greens and Brian Rott. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Hold on. Brian Rott, I feel like, is great for collabs. Brian Rott / Leaf E. Greens. Oh, someone sent me $4.99. Someone would like to get some preferential treatment, and I will oblige. Riley Foliard, if that's how you say your name, said Emily Wokerson versus herself. She watches past videos and comments on her previous quotes. I don't hate that. Emily versus old Emily. Because she used to say, like, having a parent was selfish. So there's potential. Emily versus old Emily, like, cancels herself or something. It's not a bad idea. It is not a bad idea. And then Marina Joestar. Oh, she sent me $2, but she did not suggest anything. Well, thank you for the gift. Get a suggestion in there. Preferential treatment. Emily finds out she's related to Rich Parenson. Huh. It's interesting. That's interesting. I'm thinking about it. I'm not quite writing it down. Tracy Hateman meets Emily Wokerson. Tracy Hateman's very retired. I like it. Super Kinky and Jack Hoffman. I actually love that idea, and I was thinking about something with that. But I'm going to write that down so I make sure I don't forget. Jack Hoffman / Super Kinky. Because I think Super Kinky is going to find Jack very attractive, right? Super Kinky is going to put the old wheels. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that term. Before Riz was a thing, a term, I don't know if it's a local term that we use in Canada or something, but when I was in college, so we got to go back to like 2015, maybe 2014, people used to say wheels. So like if I'm talking to a girl, you know, in class or something that I like, the guys would be like, yo, he's wheeling her. Or, yo, how the wheels going? Or, got any wheels turning? Really cringy. I haven't used that in forever. I don't know why I just said that. What led, I need to rewind and see what led me on the wheels discussion. But I don't know if you guys have ever heard. I want to know if that's a Montreal slang or if that's an actual slang. But wheels, oh, it's because I was talking about Super Kinky. Super Kinky and Ron She Thoughts. Yeah, that's good. Ron's retired, but he could be brought out of retirement for that. Ron She Thoughts / Super Kinky. Oh my goodness. That would be an R-rated film. That's pure Canada. So you guys don't say wheels, eh? Hey, listen to the Canadian coming out of me here. Tom Morrow and Justin Case. Interesting. Leafy Greens and Emily Wilkerson. I actually really like that idea. Have we not done that? I'm so bad at remembering what I've done before. I was already wrong once. I like Emily / Leafy. If I haven't done that, that is a very doable thing to do. Great English. Nope, that's John Abbott. Okay, so you guys don't use wheels. Interesting. It was so common. Another thing we say, I'm getting into Canadian slang to see if it is Canadian. We used to use the word reach a lot. Like reach, like I'm reaching for something. So if I was like having a house party or something, I would say, yo, reach my place for 9. Or let's say there's a bar that we went to. We'd be like, yo, reach that place. Or reach here. Or are you going to reach tonight? Are you going to reach tonight? That makes no sense. But that was at the same time we would say wheels, we'd say reach like that. Very strange. Like I could say reach the live stream. Very cringe. Okay. Sorry guys, missing some of these. Chase Tail and Emily. Chase Tail's kind of boring. I'm kind of over it. We say syrup guzzler for Canadian slang. Okay. What else? Ron is held hostage by Justin so he can't interact with anyone. You're right. I did remember that. I'm working on that. Okay. I'm working on a way to make that make more sense. Leaf E Greens and Contractor. Yeah, that's great. Honestly. Leaf E Greens / Contractor. Contractor has not been performing as well recently. I know I shouldn't make it all based on how many views a character gets, but definitely what is going more viral and what is getting the most attention is what usually inspires the longer form of video. Not always, but leaning into what's working. That's like, social media 101. So some of these characters that you guys haven't seen in a while, it's because they haven't done super well. And they don't do well, you see them less and less, and it becomes a bit of a cycle. That's how, and then new characters are born. It's the circle of life. Okay, Brian Rott versus Xavier Child for CPS. Okay, so that one I think I wrote down already. Hugh Man versus Brian Rott. Yeah, that's a good suggestion, actually. See, Hugh Man is a character that could be brought back. Could be revived. Recharged. Hugh Man versus, what was it? Brian Rott. Okay. What else are you guys suggesting? Hugh Man versus Contractor. Not sure about that one. Gus versus Hugh. That'd be interesting, actually. Yeah, that would be interesting. I'm writing that one down. Gus Leiter versus Hugh Man. Okay, interesting. So Emily and Brian, I've got that one. Al Ibai versus Xavier Child in a court case. So I've got an idea for how those two characters can come together. It would be part of the Emily Wilkerson storyline, not to spoil it for you guys. What was it? No, not Gus Leiter. God, there's too many. Xavier Child / Saul Goodman. No, not Saul Goodman. Al Ibai. The fact that you guys can remember the names and I can't is embarrassing. Chase and Caleb need a resolution. Yeah, that's a good suggestion too. Chase / Caleb. I'm just going to put update. Honestly, they need an update. We need to know Chase Wood needs some more screen time. He's very much fallen off. Freudian slip with Saul Goodman. Yeah, well, Alibi is based off Saul Goodman loosely. Not that loosely. I think people have figured that out by now. Okay. You know, I almost did this live while working out because last week I did a workout live and it honestly went pretty well. And I was like, maybe I can take suggestions as I work out. And then I just thought it's going to lead to a shitty... I think I can swear on here occasionally. It's going to lead to a shitty workout because I'm going to be checking this too often. Being on your phone when you're working out is very limiting. Even though you're supposed to take breaks between sets, the breaks end up being more than the workout sesh. Okay, folks. What else have you guys got for me? Will you go to India? Interesting. I saw Will, and I thought it was going to be a character. I don't have any plans on going to India. I'd like to go back to Asia, though. I did go to the Philippines before, and that would be pretty sweet. So far, though. So far. It's obvious, but when you do that trip, it's like, wow. And I was in coach. I think that might be a time where you want to splurge and get business class or something. Or extra leg room. I don't know. Because it's just takes forever. All right. Finger chicks versus contractor. Huh. I don't know if they've met, but I like them. I like that idea. Honestly, we need more Finn Gerchicks. I like Finn Gerchicks is so jokes. Finn Gerchicks / contractor. Writing it down. Writing it down. Brian on Going Deeper. Yeah, Going Deeper might be nice to bring back for an episode too. Brian Rott / Going Deeper. I hope I didn't do that already. It's possible I did that. No, I don't think so. I haven't done Going Deeper in a while. What else you guys saying? Super kinky on Going Deeper. Yeah. I like that. Super kinky would be great on Going Deeper, actually. Super kinky... Going Deeper with Richard Ryder. I got to do one of those before the end of the year. Beast Child meets Brian Rott. My boy. I could maybe ask him. Beast Child. He's a great guy, by the way. What else you guys saying? Oh, they're coming in fast now. Racist and contractor. Racist and contractor. Trying to think about what context. It's not jumping out to me as the greatest idea. No offense. Xavier Child meets Brian Rott. I wrote that one down. I got that one. That's a very solid idea. Brian Rott participates in a Mr. Beast challenge and loses $1 million. I wanted to do some sort of Mr. Beast parody at some point, but haven't figured out how or why. Oh, someone sent me $1.99 for preferential treatment. I will oblige. Finn Gerchicks and Brian Rott. Willpower and Brian. Finn Gerchicks and Brian Rott. Willpower and Brian. Finn Gerchicks. Yeah, Finn Gerchicks could be interesting. I think Brian's going to think he's sus. Finn Gerchicks / Brian Rott. Okay. Contractor on Going Deeper. Yeah. Maybe I should do a live on Going Deeper episodes. Contractor / Going Deeper. All right, what else you guys suggesting here? He is Jack Hoffman. Make a series. Robin, Al, and Max on a drug alliance. Interesting. Max, Harm, and Sue. Yeah, that's good, actually. for a checkup. Super Kinky goes for a checkup. Oh, that could get so graphic. I can imagine what's wrong with her. Oh no. Diego Inmanaz and racist. Diego Inmanaz and racist. Yeah, it does make sense. I gotta link up with Gabe. Diego Inmanaz and racist. Where are the goofy names? Yes, that's my idea. Mary Joanna smokes grass with Brian Rott. So I did want a video of Brian Rott smoking grass. I'll just write that down. Okay. Frank Lee and Caleb can't roast. Brian Rott. A lot of Brian Rott suggestions. I think that might be your current favorite character. I saw Contractor goes to therapy. Timothy and Emily on a cruise. Interesting. Contractor and Phil F. Shite. Yeah, I don't hate that. By the way, I wanted to make a video for one of the next weeks where I have a bunch of characters and they're addressing whether or not they've ever attended a Diddy party, whether they've been invited, whether they went. And then I was just thinking about it more and I was like, maybe this is inappropriate. Maybe this is trying to make light of something that I shouldn't make light of. Anyways, I've been like tossing and turning about it because I have some pretty funny ideas for that video and which characters would say what. I don't think it's anything super inappropriate. Like none of the jokes, you know, it's going to be on YouTube. None of the jokes are going to be too intense. But I just thought, maybe I shouldn't make jokes about it now. Maybe it's like too soon, you know what I mean? So I've been hesitant. Anyways, I thought I would let you guys know that, talk about it on the live and see what you guys thought about the idea of this Diddy party attendance and just see which characters are scrambling. I think I had a list of which characters would be there. Like Rich Parenson would say that, you know, he wasn't at the Diddy party and he has an alibi because he was clearly at Epstein's Island. But once again, I don't know. Maybe it's too soon and too much of a serious topic to joke about. I know you guys still sending in the suggestions. That was a little side note, little side tangent there. I think I'm probably not going to do it, which sucks because it could be funny, but I don't know. Maybe not worth the risk. Wayne Too Far becomes evil Mr. Beast. I do like that. I got to bring back Wayne Too Far. He's a great character. Evil Mr. Beast. That's good. What else are you guys saying? Fabio starts a cult. Wayne is being held hostage. I know a lot of characters being held hostage, and that plot line is starting to hold me hostage. So I got some ideas for how to deal with this. Gus on going deeper. Oh, look at that. Marina Joestar sent me $2 for Brian Rott goes on Dr. Phil. Yeah, Dr. Phil would be a fun character to do. I don't think I can do a Dr. Phil. Actually, something that I wanted to get as like a prop was just a bald wig. I feel like a bald wig could be really useful to have a bald character. I might go shopping around because it's almost Halloween. So that's when you can get some of these props really cheap at the dollar store. Honestly, I might go take a look today because I kind of like the idea of having a bald wig. I don't know if I would do Dr. Phil, but I mean, I could technically do Dr. Phil. I could also do Mr. Clean. I could do Andrew Tate. Like, there's a lot of stuff that a bald wig, I guess it's not called a bald wig, a bald cap would open up. A bald character would be interesting. I think it would be interesting. It's like when I added that scar, you know, the scar for Al Ibai. It's just something you haven't seen yet, you know? Maybe like a bald dad. Or is being bald the whole characteristic? Like I make a character whose characteristic is being bald? I don't know. You guys like the idea of a bald cap, though. I think most of them suck, though. Like bald caps, like they don't work well. You know, they look like you're just wearing a what's it called, a shower cap or a swimming cap. You guys know what I'm trying to say. The Olympians wear them when they swim. Is that a swimming cap? There's a real term for that. Anyways, those things are horrible. Not the best look. But you know what? I play female characters and I don't shave my beard. So I think people can, you know, use their imagination to a certain extent. Honestly, I don't know why. I'm feeling very inspired to go try to find a bald cap. This is just going to be a side note I write down. I know I'll find a use for it. Like, if I get it and I put it in my closet with my costumes, I guarantee within a month I'm going to be using it for something. I don't know. I like it. There's potential. It's funny. I see right past the beard with the female characters. I've seen people comment that the beard doesn't annoy them with the female characters, which I guess is a good thing. Maybe it's the acting, or maybe it kind of goes with the female characters. Yeah. Okay. You know, I'm going on a lot of tangents today. I don't know why, but here's another side tangent. When I started making TikTok videos, a lot of people, when they were doing female characters in their sketch comedy, they would just take a towel. I'm trying to look for something that I have. They would just take a towel and just put it on their head, and that would be like their hair. And I was using actual wigs, which looked kind of like I was trying too hard. And I wondered, like, should I not use wigs? Because is it like, you know, am I taking a TikTok video too serious by doing a wig? Like, this isn't SNL, you know what I mean? But now, more and more, I see, like, people who do kind of similar content that I do. A lot of them use wigs. And I'm not going to take credit like I invented wigs. But it's just funny, the shift. You don't see the people just put a towel on their head for women as much anymore when they're playing female characters. Used to be a thing. Anyways, Gus Leiter and Officer Voidy, I think they already had a little moment. Wigs are nice to add character. Thank you. Should Sue use the bathroom? Interesting. Super Kinky should get a sugar baby. I'm writing that down. That's a solid idea. Super Kinky / sugar baby. It's been written. It's been written down. Racist funds Phil. That's a fun thing to say 5 times fast. Ron is Sue's sugar baby. Oh my goodness, that's interesting. I think Ron would do it for free. What about like Caleb or something? Something weird like that. Caleb being Super Kinky's sugar baby. Or Tim Idboy. I don't know, someone unexpected. Khan fixes Sue's bathroom. I actually love that. But there's nothing wrong with her bathroom. I really like that. That one's getting an asterisk. Okay. What else are you guys suggesting here? Tim Idboy and Officer Voidy. I know you guys suggest that a lot. It just seems like such a low energy video. Maybe it could be cute though. Tim Idboy and Gus Leiter. I think we've actually seen that already. Giving just in case a long lost brother basket case. Like basket case maybe. Huh. Basket case. It's not quite a name. That name needs a bit of work. I don't hate the idea though. What's this? Brian Rott and Phil F. Scheidt. Like trying to get the youth vote. Maybe I should have been using Phil F. Scheidt more with the election coming up. But he's not really like either candidate. Phil F. Scheidt, Brian Rott. We need an update on Justin Case's villain arc. You do. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. The problem is I bite off more than I can chew. I get too many storylines and too many characters going, and makes it difficult. I think that's also it has to do with priorities, because I'm like more of a short form creator than a long form creator. So I'm always prioritizing like a 30-second viral video over like intense story development, which I don't necessarily like the fact that that's true. Maybe I would prefer to do more long form, but you know, I know what niche I'm in, and it's hard to transition into separate niches. Something just creaked in my closet, and that was terrifying. That was like a large creaky sound. Didn't like it. Okay. Imagine I'm setting you guys up for a jump scare on the live. That'd be creative. Together we can make this country skibbity riz again. Brian Rott. Bring back raunchy thoughts. Sharon Post is Brian Rott's mom. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any reason why that would not make sense. But I think it does make sense. And she's like chronically online too, but on Facebook. Sharon posts Brian Rott's mom. Write it down. It's interesting. What else are you guys saying here? Gus versus Brian or Gus versus Emily. You guys love Gus. So funny. I think Tim getting caught up being Sue's sugar baby by accident would be good. Accidental sugar baby sign up sheet. Interesting. You guys are pretty creative. I gotta give you credit for that. Make a storyline where Chase Tail is exposed, gets dumped, and changes his name to Stu Kerr and becomes obsessive, winning his girlfriend back unethically. That was well thought out. Do we want Chase Tail? Do we need more Chase Tail? Or is Chase Tail very 2021? I feel like Chase Tail is kind of a 2021 character. Sharon versus Sharon, Chase versus Chase, Rich versus Richard. Oh, that's interesting. All the characters with the same first name battling it out somehow. Yeah, there's potential. There's potential. Chase Tail is done. Don't know who these characters are, but I'm here for the plot lines. Wayne Too Far went bald in Hostage. It causes him to rethink his channel since he's upset with what happened. A character going bald is actually really interesting. Hold on. I'm going to write that down. What if... I don't know why I'm thinking this. What if Richard Ryder went bald? I don't know why. I don't hate that idea. Oh, Breadstocks is back to hit me with a beautiful $1.99. I'm back. We need Hugh Janus, the hot yoga teacher. I like the idea of a hot yoga teacher. I feel like Fabio could be a yoga instructor and have some really like sus comments he makes. Fabio, yoga instructor. What else you guys saying? Not Richard. Not Richard. You don't want Richard bald. Just in case. I think I just broke my pen. Hold on. This could be a crucial moment. Oh no. There we go. Okay. Fabio for yoga class. You guys like that? Gus Leiter versus Will Power. Yeah, they'd be a good battle. Gus Leiter versus Will Power. I feel like Gus Leiter is stronger. I'm writing it down though. I like it. Versus Will Power. Gilo, if that's your name, said stop ignoring me. I'm looking for your suggestion after that, okay? I'm looking. I don't see one. Gus Leiter should go to therapy. Gus Leiter goes to therapy. And it's kind of interesting. So then I need another character. What else you guys suggesting? Did we have Finn on going deeper yet? I don't think so. I'm trying to get the people who are complaining that I'm ignoring them. I see a couple of you guys, but then I'm not seeing your comments. Maybe your comments have some sort of word I can't see. I think there's an auto filter on here. If you have like a swear word or some sort of naughty word, it might not be showing up. Apparently that's the thing. So think about that when you're typing. You might need to put an asterisk or something to be safe. Gus Leiter versus Gay Ghost Hunter. Gus Leiter versus Gay Ghost Hunter. I don't know. It's not jumping out to me. What else are you guys saying? Brian Rock goes bald. Brian Rock going bald could be funny, actually. Which character should go bald could be interesting. Emily has an affair with Tyler. Emily having an affair could be good. I don't even know if it would count as an affair. I feel like Tim would just be okay with it. Someone's just commenting skibbity a bunch. That's helpful. Ray G. Bait. Ray G. Bates. We're getting character suggestions now. I might have written that one down last time. Rich Parenson and Freddy Frugal. I think we've seen that. Catch Tail going bald. I think you mean Chase Tail going bald. Brian Rott, flash forward, and he's old. Okay. There's a creative element to the flash forward. I feel like flash forward is something I could use. Rich Parenson and Freddy Frugal. Yes, we did that. What else are we saying? Did I see Madonna? What's this one? A road rage character. Character suggestions, save them for another live. We're going to have many more character suggestions live. It's my favorite. I think it's your guys' favorite. Rich Parenson and Freddy Frugal. I've done it. I'm 98% sure I've done it. Yeah, I have done it. Wayne Too Far and Tim Idboy. There's potential there. I love your work, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Okay, Rich Parenson and Freddy Frugal. I read it. Goodness gracious. Wayne Too Far and Just In Case. Yeah, maybe when... See, Wayne Too Far is technically a hostage of Just In Case at the moment. Brian Rott. Okay, it's going fast now, folks. You gotta give me a chance. Donald Trump and racist. My goodness. The problem is I don't have a good Trump impression. And I feel like to do Trump, you need to have a really good Trump impression. I don't have good impressions in general, which is strange. It's a flaw in my acting resume that needs to be fixed. Brian Rott in Power Outage. Wayne Too Far. Oh, I'm not going to read that out loud. Freddy Frugal meets Just In Case. Maddie says, can you see mine? I'm not sure. They're coming very quickly, so it's getting difficult. Rich and Freddy haven't met. I'm like so sure they've met. It might have been a sponsored video, if I'm being honest. It might not have been a long-form video either. Some of the characters have met in short-form videos, which is hard for you guys to go check because I post too often. Officer Avoidee goes to prison. Oh my god. That'd be bad. A prison arc could be good. I'm just going to write this down. I like a prison arc. I don't know how, but it's just interesting. Max and you. Max versus me. It'd be good for some ideas for Max, because Max used to have all these short form videos that did really well, and I just haven't done them that much. But like Max just sitting down one-on-one with characters, diagnosing them. Prison arc, introduce Peter File. Oh my goodness. I knew you guys would like the prison arc. And my apartment is pretty plain and boring. I feel like it could actually look like a prison if I just use the blank gray walls. Richard goes broke and befriends Freddy. Interesting. Richard Ryder loses his money. Richard Ryder loses money. Interesting. I don't know if Richard Ryder is rich. Maybe you're thinking of Rich Parenson, or maybe you're just thinking he has money as well. Freddy wins the lottery. I kind of like that. He wouldn't buy a lottery ticket, though. A character winning the lottery could also be an interesting arc. You should collab with Bistro Huddy. Bistro Huddy. Interesting. Don't know who that is. Maybe I'll check him out. Gus Leiter and Justin Case. I think I wrote that one down. It's a good suggestion. Those are two powerful characters. That is, that'd be a good I don't know who would have the upper hand. Gay Ghost Hunter meets Chase and Caleb. Interesting. Character Cameron versus Tyler. Coming quick here. Justin Case and Freddy Frugal. Wayne Too Far and makes Leafy. Oh wait, I like this. Wayne Too Far. I don't think it was quite your suggestion, but Wayne Too Far makes Leafy eat something unhealthy. That's got potential. All right, we've been doing this for 43 minutes. We'll give it another 10 or so minutes. So get your suggestions in the last 10, and then I'm going to go through some of these and hit a nice at-home workout. Or do I go to the gym? I think an at-home workout today feels good. I hit the gym last night. I'm going to hit shoulders. You want to get those capped shoulders, folks. Bushy Beavers, Max Harm. Wayne Too Far went bald in Hostage. Rich Parenson goes bankrupt. That's interesting. Max and Leafy. Yeah, Max and Leafy's good. I don't think we've seen them, right? Max and Leafy is a good suggestion. I like that one. We're getting a few last minute good ones in. Someone just said, love your videos. Thank you, Tyson. Appreciate you. Bushy Beavers, Rich Parenson. I would like to see Obama in Breaking Bad personality. Okay. Hi, it's my birthday. Happy birthday. I saw that. Hear me out. Freddy starts pretending to be a girl, so Rich Parenson starts giving him money. There's something there. There's something there. Emily versus Gus Leiter. Tim Idboy love interest. I do like that as well. We could use Tim Idboy again. Tim Idboy love interest. Okay, sorry, I see this. No, you were just reading mine. Please go back. Bushy Beavers, Rich Parenson, and Max Harm stuck in the outback. Stuck in the outback is interesting. Or stuck in the woods. Lost in the woods. You know, post-apocalypse could be interesting too. I don't know what I'm doing with this, but I'm just writing it down in case. Someone wants me to collab with Bistro Huddy. I don't know who that is. Maybe I'll look into it. This could be a setup. Sometimes these things, you guys get me to read something that's actually terrible, but I'm unaware. Richard and Al Prison Arc. Memory Loss Arc. Gus Leiter. Wayne Too Far makes Glenn eat meat. Wayne Too Far makes Glenn eat meat. Yeah, that's not bad either. Okay, I had an idea from that idea where Wayne makes. Oh, this is kind of dark. You know what? You guys will see it. You see it. Max Harm and Al in on trial. I want to do a trial. I have a really. There's only a few of you in the live, so maybe I'll say it out loud. But I want to do a trial. I think about Emily getting custody of her child. And I think that the judge of the trial is going to be super kinky. I could just see super kinky being the judge. I don't know. Like that's her job. She's just still a judge because I feel like judges are always very old. Not even true, but yeah. Anyways, that was a bit of a spoiler. I'm not even sure that's going to happen. But I feel like if you come to the live, you get some details that you don't get other places. And maybe you don't want that. I don't want to spoil things for you guys. But okay. Wayne Too Far catfishes Chase Tail. A lot of Wayne Too Far suggestions. Maybe Wayne needs some more screen time. Judge Sue would be insane. Yeah, I could just see her as the judge. I don't know. With her little wig, with her little white wig. Emily gets drafted into war. Very creative. A draft is interesting. I'm just thinking about how to make it work. Rich Parenson funds Phil. I think I saw that one. The trial idea is fantastic. I'm happy you guys like it. It's a bit of a spoiler. Like I said, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I think this Xavier child, Emily Wilkerson, could be really interesting because I don't know whose side the audience is gonna be on. You know what I mean? Like, do you want Emily Wilkerson to get her child back, or do you not want Emily Wilkerson to get her child back? I feel conflicted, and that's what I like. I like when things aren't black and white. So, yeah, it could be really interesting. Make the trial happen, please. And by the way, I'm going to give you more spoilers. It's not even spoilers because I haven't written this down yet, so this might not be true. But I was thinking Emily gets Al Ibai to represent her. Xavier Child represents the government, let's say. So it's Al Ibai going against Xavier Child, Al representing Emily and Tim, and Super Kinky being the judge. I think it could be great. A great storyline. Anyways. Wrathful Potato is having a lot of wrath. They're saying read mine. Let me see Wrathful Potato if I can read yours. Oh, there's yours. Hold on. Max Harm gets charged with his crimes and needs a bad lawyer to help him. Yeah, Max Harm getting charged could be good. What if Brian Rott touched grass? We've been there. He's touched it. Okay, we've been at this for a solid 49 minutes and 28 seconds. So let's just do 2 or 3 minutes. So if you got any good ones, get them in now, and we'll wrap this live up. I always like to do, somewhere between 45 minutes and an hour 15 on the lives. Get all the good ideas out. So last couple minutes here. Wayne makes Glenn or Leafy go to McDonald's or just eat McDonald's. I like that. I wrote eat something unhealthy, but I'll write McDonald's. on there. Are you trying to supersize me? Yeah, that could be funny. Eve versus Emily, causing Eve to be mad, and she copied her. So those two have gone head to head. It actually went great, as in horribly, but it was pretty funny. Leafy meets Brian and makes him eat organic. Jack Hoffman, the secretly gay one whose name I forget. Secretly gay one, Chase Wood? Chase Wood goes to Chase Tail for dating advice. It'll be a terrible situation. Like I said, Chase Tail's a bit done. Eve Enworth and Emily Wilkerson complain together. Yeah. Bushy, Beavers, and Justin Case. Yeah, that's actually a really good crossover idea because they're both similar enough. Versus Justin Case. It would kind of be like Dwight Schrute versus Bear Grylls from Man vs. Wild, which would be a great scene, like deleted scene from The Office. Bushy and Health Nut. The Office style episode, different characters talking. Yeah, I've done that like once before, where they're like talking. No, I've done that more than once. It's all based on The Office. Office style episode, different characters talking about each other. Oh, characters talking about each other. We have seen that. I've done that with Emily Wilkerson, and Kent Take a Hint a couple times. The videos didn't crush it though, and they're a bit more complicated to make. Someone digs up Bjorn yesterday's corpse. Bushy and Sensei. Ray and Rich Parenson. Racist and Rich Parenson. Brian kisses Leafy and it counts as touching grass. Huh. Brian... That's interesting. Brian kisses Leafy and it counts as touching grass. More Richard Rider episodes. Okay. All right. Last chance. We'll give it one more minute. And then I'm gonna go hit a workout, folks, and start filming some stuff. Some other stuff, actually. I got a couple ideas. I have an idea to film something that's kind of a parody of Love is Blind. So yes, last minute here. Let's see what you guys are saying. Ray could be one of those who reported Emily to CPS. Interesting. Justin Case and Sensei Senseless. Yeah, that's not bad. Justin Case / Sensei. Okay, last couple here. Glenn gets mad at Sue for having a choke collar. My goodness. Glenn gets... Wow. Okay, that's actually very clever. Hold on. I had to think about that. Glenn gets mad at Sue. Oh my goodness. I could see that playing out very well. Halloween special with Gus. Yeah, it's not too late to get some Halloween specials in there. Tim Idboy becomes millionaire from programming something, I think you guys said. Make a real-life anime girl character. Make her fall in love with Brian Rott. He does not deserve that, but that's pretty funny. Glenn gets mad at Sue for taping a mouse in a tin... For trapping a mouse in a tin can. Sue and Ray. Beaver plus Sensei. Beaver plus Sensei. Okay, folks. Thank you for joining the live. We've crushed another Sunday live. Next week, there might not be a live, actually, because I'm away. And I'm getting back Sunday, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it on time. So, we might be skipping next week. Hate to inform you. But if we do skip next week, we'll be back the following week with another Sunday special. Once again, thanks guys for joining. I got this half page and all these written down of your suggestions. So hopefully you'll see some of these soon. Okay, have a good one. Enjoy the rest.